Okay, so I'm gonna watch this morning. I have a few small cap momentum stocks that are moving this morning. However, I'm only really watching one of them. Let's start RETO. It's getting a pop this morning. It's up 167% pre-market. And that's nice. I don't know what the news is. I can't find news on it anywhere. The latest news I have on it from Trading Views from December 22nd, and there's no news on it in Street Smart Edge. So it's on watch. I have a trading window with RETO in it, if it starts moving according to momentum rules and gives me an opportunity, then I'll take it. I don't know what's going on with it though, and so without knowing, there's got to be something going on. It's up 100 at this point 168, 169% pre-market. There's got to be something going on with it. I just don't know what it is, and I don't like trading like that. Even though there's obviously something going on, I don't know what it is. So that it's the first stock that I have on the list, but it's not the one that I'll be watching the most. I'll have an ear out for it if it starts hitting the scanner, and then I can pop over and look at it. XELB, it is up 44% roughly pre-market right now. It ran up to as high as $5 in the pre-market. Again, I can't find news on this one. And it's started to pull back so far that it kind of takes itself out of the running as a trade idea. I've got it up. I've got a trading window set for it. If it really starts to rip and heads up over $5, then we'll have a rather eventful trade. But otherwise, it's on the back burner. Another back burner here is ATIF. Again, I can't find news on this one. It's not in anything in Street Smart Edge or on TradingView. Back burner. I have a window open for it in the trading platform, and I have it here on the charts. So if it starts to hit the scanner, I can jump on it. Dipping down below $2 here in the pre-market, which I really don't like. Okay, CANF is the one that I'm watching. I've traded this one a few times over the past couple of years. And this stock has a really nasty habit of running up, doing a gap and go, and then just crapping for the rest of the day. So it'll be a gap and crap is my guess. This is the history that this stock is put in. So I'm going to start averaging into this one a little bit pre-market, probably only 500 shares. And then after it opens, it ought to run up after the bell, and then I'll let it go. And whatever, if I get 10 cents, 20 cents on it, whatever, it's going to be $100 maybe. We'll see, on 500 shares. Not a lot of confidence in CANF, only not any confidence for a big winner. No home run here, but there's some money to be made, in my opinion. All right. Large cap movers, KSS, Kohl's. If anybody's ever worked a 9-to-5 job where they have needed dress clothes, you've most likely, in an entry-level position, you've most likely shopped at Kohl's. Let's see what their news is. Activist investor, February 22nd. Oh, okay, Activist Investor Group nominates 9 directors to the board. That's a big deal. A group of activist investors with a combined 9.5% stake in Kohl's said on Monday has nominated 9 directors to the troubled department store chain's board as it looks to improve profits at the company. Kohl's shares, which lost 20% in value last year as the company's sales declined further due to the COVID-19 pandemic, rose 6.3% in pre-market trading. Okay. So this one, I have levels on. You can see here the levels are kind of high. And so this is the bottom of a gap. And this is from quite some time ago. This is the top, and let me just go to the daily here so you can see it more easily. Okay, so back here, coal's gapped down from 62 to 57, and this is in May of 2019. So as of right now, in the pre-market, it's a little bit less. It's about 80 cents away from the bottom of this gap. So I like gaps, and the reason I like gaps is because gaps get filled. So today, I'd like to see. I'm going to attempt to enter this one at $57.71. For probably, I'll do 200 shares. And then if it can make it over this $59.32 and confirm $59.32, I'm going to add probably another 300 shares for a total of 500 shares for a move to the top of the gap here at $62.68. So that's the plan. Right now, it's right here at $56.93. We'll see where it opens. We'll see what it does after it opens. It might gap and crap. You know, nominating 9 board members is different from actually successfully assigning 9 board members. And they're probably, I don't know, 30 or 40 board members. So I'm going to see how it acts. 57.71 is an entry point. A confirmation of 57.71, and then over 59.28 is an add spot for me. All right, let's take that off the daily and put that on the 10-minute. Okay, next up, American Airlines. I don't have levels on American Airlines. This one, I just have it on watch. I hate the airlines. The economy really has to be in it. So it's popping up today. If it goes over 20, I might take a stab at it to see how much further past 20 it can go. But just the airlines, God, I hate the airlines. So yeah, not a high probability trade in my opinion. There might be a chance to scalp some cash here, but as far as like seeing it go to 40 and so forth, I'm not really that excited about it. So Tesla just popped an alarm. I'll get to it here in a minute. OLN. So industrials, this is a good environment for industrials. The economic environment is good for industrials. And what I'm looking for on OLN is it's getting a pop this morning. And let's see what the news is. I've forgotten. No, there's no news. Let's see if there's something on Street Smart Edge. No news on Street Smart Edge. Not sure where this pop is coming from. I have an entry at $31.20 and $30.70 as support levels. I imagine there are going to be some people who, investors who wake up, see that this stock has decided to pop up. They'll take some profits. That profit taking might push the price down here to $31.20. That's an entry price for me. This is I drew a Fibonacci on this one. I'll put the Fibonacci up real quick. Oh yeah, and I'd like to see where it opens really. So I have this pre-market price here as the top of the Fibonacci, and essentially the prior open as the bottom of the Fibonacci. So this is the 75% level. It's not a Fibonacci level, but I just use 75% instead of the Fibonacci sequence level. And then this is the 61.8 level down here at $30.70. So between the two of those, I ought to be able to get into a decent support position and scalp. But with this one, between these two, I'll probably take 600 to 900 shares. We'll see. I'll take 300 here at 31.20. And if it goes all the way down to 30.70, I'll take 600 and look for a run. Okay, so next up is Tesla. I've traded Tesla a few times, and I've made money on it. And it's nice because you don't have to buy a lot of shares in order. It moves so much. You know, if you get the direction correct, it'll move a lot. It'll move a lot in your direction. So It's looking to me like Tesla wants to pull back a little bit if it goes down below. Okay, so yeah, this is a little bit tricky here. So if it opens below 761.47, then I will look for 710.14 here as an entry. If it opens above 761.47, then I will use 761.47 as support level for a move higher. Let's see. Now, next up is Energizer. Now, Energizer is one that I've kept an eye on now for quite some time. I don't think I've mentioned it before, but we've got a nice head and shoulders reversal pattern going here. The only issue with this head and shoulders pattern that I have is that instead of having a rising neckline here, it has a descending neckline. It's a very gently descending neckline. The slope on this is pretty shallow. However, it's pulling back to the this support line that I have on it, and so I will be looking for an entry on Energizer here. It's somewhere around the $44 level, $44.50, $44 to $44. I'll start picking up some shares, and the intent is to see this thing kind of bobble around a bit until it decides to break out at that crossover. This is the idea here. So if we can get a bounce off of the support level today, it'd be very positive for it. And usually I'd rather see the bounce first. So I might wait on Energizer to pick up shares to see if other investors are going to use this support, this trend line right here, support to buy, and I'll participate with them. All right, so that's the trading plan for this morning. That's pretty much everything that I have on watch today. I've had quite a bit more success trading without keeping the charts going on YouTube live at all times. And so I'll probably come back and do a recap at the end of my trading, whenever that is. I prefer that to be by 10:30. We'll see. Okay, everybody. Good luck out there this morning. If you're new to the channel, click like, subscribe, leave a comment, and good luck out there today. Out.